Thought I'd start this video out with a refreshing beverage. I don't know if you can see that or not. I have a beer engineer that I bought when I was in England in 1997, and it's been with me ever since, and it works. Now, one thing I have to say is that the badge would normally be facing the customer, but because I am the barman and the customer today, the badge is facing me and facing you. So, oh, and the other thing is, there is no Tetley in today's offering. It's Guinness. We'll just let that settle and then finish the pour. Okay, it's settled down, so let's finish that pour. It is a lovely pint. The first time I ordered a Guinness in London, the barman put it up on the counter to rest, and I thought that he meant for me to take them. And I was soon told to keep my hands off, let it settle. He wasn't done yet, giving me my full pint. So I know now. Hello everyone, I'm Olden in the Way. You find me today in the Subterranean Pipe Lounge. It's actually a very beautiful day today. About 60, 62 degrees. Yesterday we actually hit 71. We tied a record. So we've had a spate of unseasonably warm weather, which is coming to an end today. I toyed with the idea of shooting this video out on the back deck, but it's a little bit on the windy side, and I thought it might be easier just to do it down here. So off we go. You saw my pour. Work is the curse of the drinking man, said Oscar Wilde. This Guinness, paired with today's tobacco, Old Dublin, is a very nice pairing. I said that. Well, it's been a while since we chatted, and so I want to catch up with you. And one thing I want to share with you right away is that I did buy another Hardcastle. I hope Jonathan's getting some sort of reward points or something. I know of at least 5 Hardcastles that have been bought thanks to Jonathan's urging. So the reveal is a 146 Zulu Regency Smooth. Wonderful grain. I so like this shape. I can take this off because I haven't lit it yet, but I just wanted to show you the shank. It is an oval, and one of the things I like about this style of pipe is that it really kind of incorporates a number of different styles. It has the oval shank of the lumberman or Canadian. And it also tilts a little bit forward, it cants forward, much like a cuddy. And not so much in this, but in other Zulus that I have, the bowl flares out just a little bit, sort of like a Dublin. And the very slight bend, use my beard as the background, the very slight bend gives it a rather elegant look as well. So as I mentioned, I am smoking Old Dublin in this. This is my inaugural smoke. Very nice. Old Dublin consists of Black Cavendish, Latakia, and Golden Virginias. It's a nice mild English. And it does pair very nicely with the Guinness. The tamper today is Gandalf. Let me see if you can see this or not. Just a regular ribbon cut with some Black Cavendish and the Golden Virginia. Typically, I don't drink alcohol with my pipe, but on occasion I do. When the pairing is such that it works for me, and they have to work together. If one cancels out the other, it's you're at cross purposes. So these pair and work really well together for me. Okay, number 2 on the list of things I wanted to cover today was that I got a nice package from our friend and colleague Mike at Old Man Things. Mike was kind enough to send me one of his hand-painted pipes, this Missouri Meerschaum, and he's painted a very nice scene on this pipe, canoes and the lovely woods. Thank you, Mike. Very nice. Thanks for thinking of me. I really appreciate that. But that's not all he sent me. And in keeping with today's beverage of choice, Mike sent me these 4 characters. The barman, the old man who looks a little bit like me, I think, and the barmaid, and another member of the pub. Very talented fellow with a great imagination, and very kind of you to send those to me. They will obviously have an important place in my lounge. So I have to light this back up. I beg your pardon. It's very good. These Hardcastles are so light, and they fit well. The bit is just the right size for me, my comfort zone. Very, very quenchable. Well, I have been buying more pipes. All of a sudden, Pad was raging, and the Chicago Pipe Show is coming up in April. And that's typically another time where I find great estate pipes. So I'm putting I need to cool the credit card for at least a month, so that I don't land in serious trouble with my better half. But having those additional pipes also presented me with a dilemma of where to put them. And I'm not sure that I ever showed you my original pipe rack, but what I've done is added a second row. So I can now hold 26 pipes. And the one thing I wanted to point out to you was that for the base, I use suction cups. I don't have the wherewithal to router out the spots for the heel of the pipes. I don't have that capability. I have very limited machining here, and something you can't do with a drill press and a table saw. So I hit upon the idea of using a silicone suction cup, and I must say it works really, really well. It's great. It doesn't mar the finish, and on some of the smooth heels, it actually holds quite well. So if you're thinking about building your own pipe rack, that's one avenue to explore. It's nothing more than drilling a 5/16 diameter hole for the, I should show you that. I'll just pull one of these out. So that is a 5/16 diameter. And simple drill on location, and it fits snugly in, and it won't move. You don't have to glue it. They're just simply nestled in those little pockets that I drilled, and it works out quite nice. So yeah, now I at least will have enough places to stand all my pipes up. I do like having a when I come down to the subterranean lounge and trying to decide which pipe I want to smoke. Seeing them all doesn't make it any easier, but at least I can see them all, and that's the important part for me. So anyway, it was great to get back together with you fellows again, and I hope that you have a very nice rest of your week. St. Patrick's Day this weekend, and we'll be Chicago is a party city when it comes to St. Patrick's Day. We dye the Chicago River green. If you've not ever seen any videos of that, it's quite a sight. And there's the usual craziness. I stay away from that. But I thought in leading up to St. Patrick's Day, I would exercise my liver because there's nothing worse than drinking on an empty stomach. So for now, I wish you all a good rest of your week, and until we meet again, take it easy, but take it.